The only thing I did not get to in my sale last night was this trim, okay? Not last night, but the other day, whenever it was that I had a sale. So I do have some of this available. It is $1 for a 2-foot piece. So if you would like some, I have some of that. All right, next, I went through the stuff that I use in my Falloween journal, okay? And I will show you what I include. I have a whole bunch of large leaves, okay? They're all fabric. These are vintage coasters that I thought were Halloweeny, so I got those. These are cupcake decorations, but I cut out the houses, but you know, I got a whole pack, so I don't need all that. There's a couple napkins in each pack, you know, fall themed napkins. I included some of my Halloween tags that I got last year. They're not really actually vintage, they're like reproductions. I include some of my skulls, mostly like neutral colors, and most of them are double-sided, so you get 2 different neutral colors. This is a pack of leaf confetti, googly eyes in there, and die cuts of leaves that I die cut out of scrapbook paper and book and music pages. So there's those. These are scrapbook pieces from a scrapbook kit. So paper tags and grape stuff, you know, little paper ephemera pieces. This is one of the leaf punch out kits that I made. You'll see this in depth in a minute. I will open one up. I have a punch. I made pumpkins. This is the punch, okay? So it has pumpkins, hats, bats, and ghosts. Pumpkins I made in orange, black, and white, okay? Hats I made black and white, ghosts I made black and white, bats I made black and white. And you got colors of all of those, okay? Because you never know when you might want to do like a silhouette thing or whatever. So pumpkins, the only thing I did in just orange was pumpkins. But the rest of them, you have black and white cardstock pieces. So that is the Falloween. I call it my Falloween pack because this is all of the stuff that I use in my own Falloween journal, which you know, videos are going to be start coming out this week of that. So you'll get more familiar with this stuff. And I have a few of these, maybe 4 or 5 of these packs left, and they are $4 each. So I have those. I have skull packs. These are 5 in a pack for $1. And I've got some different kinds of color themes going on. I've got miscellaneous packs which have different patterns and whatever. I have pastel, I call them pastel packs because you got light colors, pinks and purples. Some of them have a light green. Oh, this is a random pack because I got random prints in there, but I do have some pastel packs that have these colors in it because I mean everybody wants a powder pink skull. I have packs that are just of Tim Holtz paper. So this one here is Tim Holtz. They are all double-sided in some way, shape, or form. So there's 5 of these in Tim Holtz prints. I've got a bunch of these. These, I have some that are like this. This is considered, I've been calling this one kind of like a neutral pack because it's got very subtle texture. I'm sorry, very subtle patterns. And then some of them might have typewritten looking words on it. And these all come from really good quality scrapbook paper. So none of it is junk. And then this is like solid color neutrals. Okay, so if you want these, you could just say solid neutrals. There might be 1 or 2 with the pattern, but they are double-sided, so you get this on the other side. But these ones for the most part are just the solid colors. Okay, so you get this. I have some that are bright I have this which is like fall. I'm calling these fall colors because they're dark. You got navy, burnt orange, a goldenrod color, maroon, and this green. So this is a fall color pack if you want one of these. Bright colors, I got, you know, red, brighter purple, a brighter pink, blue, and green. So those are brighter colored skulls if you'd like some of those. And yeah, that's like, those are like the themes that I have. So I got a ton of skull packs, lots of miscellaneous ones, you know, where I just put a bunch of different ones together. All the, well, not all, but 99% of the miscellaneous ones have at least one Tim Holtz print in it too. I had a lot of that Tim Holtz paper, so I cut up what I had. And you'll see what else I did with it in just a minute. But these are the skull packs. You can tell me what kind you want. I know like the bright colors and the pastel ones, I only have a few. And this fall one, I think I've only got 1 or 2 of these left. Those have been going. So, you know, just keep that in mind. And if I realize that I don't have a certain pack left, I will just make a note of that in the description box below. So these packs are $1 a pack. I don't have any of just black or just white, but if you're looking for just black or just white, I can make some. Like I said, 99% of this is cardstock paper, and what isn't cardstock is a heavier weight scrapbook paper. So we're talking really good quality paper. What I did with the rest of that paper after I die cut those and I had the scraps left is I did these leaf packs. So in these you get, I just took a piece, I just mixed them in. So there's no color scheme with these like there is with the skulls. But I gave you a handful of these little maple leaves. You have these smaller leaves and these smaller leaves. You get a handful of those ones. I threw a few birds in. So you get birds, different prints. I threw some jars because, you know, I don't know. I think of fall when I see jars, probably canning. So you have some of these leaves, some of these little branchy things, and that's it. So yeah, you get a bunch of these, and these are also $1. These are my fall punch outs. So if you want these are fall punch outs. In the Falloween kit, I just showed you the die here. I am selling the die. It's large, so, and that's the problem, is it's too large, and I am too much of a perfectionist to use a die with multiple things on it. Sorry, I just can't do it. And so this is $8. It works really well. I don't think it was used before I got it. If not, it wasn't used much. And I only put it through about 10 sheets of scrapbook paper. So this has still got some life to it. Okay, lots of life. Lots of life, I say, as I cannot slide the plastic down. Okay. I got this bedazzle stuff. This one here has got red and blue gems in here. This is the tool, I guess, to apply them. And this has instructions on the back. And then I have a set of regular silver gems. This bedazzle stuff is $3. I know some people love it. I don't know anything about it, so that's $3. Creepy Easter napkins. These are vintage. You got 16 in a pack. It's brand new, $1. What do I have next? This is my last die cut pack. This is $3, which is less than I was selling it for last time. And in it, I have a bunch of die cuts that come from my collection. So there are 8 pockets in this, and they are full of die cuts. Okay, so there are some from Tim Holtz. You have tags. You have, there's lots of metallic paper ones. So, and they are just a bunch, because when I die cut, I do it in bulk. So I shared some of that. More, you know, I got large jars. I've got birds. See these little bird guys? Butterflies, some puzzle pieces. You know, it's just a ton of die cuts for all kinds of, any kind of project you can think of. And I'm not even pulling all of them out of here. There's still a ton more in these pouches, so. Oh, that's like, These are some beads that I made out of napkin covered papers. So those are pretty heavy duty. This one here has come on. Oh, keys that I made out of cardboard like notepad backing, so it's pretty thick. And some of them I cut out of soda can. So you got some of those in there. Trying to get it all out that I can get out anyway. Let's see. Oh, labels that I made. I punched out a bunch of labels, or die cut. Those were dies. I have doilies and bookmarks out of my dyed music paper that I used to sell. So you get that. You gotta figure out a way to shove it all back in there. I have some tattered florals, Tim Holtz tattered florals. And this is also made on my music paper, and you get a bunch from there. And you drop some, and you gotta pick those up. Alright, so tattered florals. And then in the last cubby, I've got, different doily cuts, which I just bought some new doily dies, so I'm excited to play with those ones. Let's see. Different, oh no, these are scalloped ovals. That's what those are. Scalloped ovals. Okay, so $3 for this, which is like a total steal, like you're totally stealing it, so you get a ton of stuff for $3, okay? And this is the last one I have. And I decorated this. These are like some kind of fancy envelope. So there's that. Next are these two books. This book is called Pine Knots. It's a Southern literature book. It's like a reader almost. It has some black and white pictures in it. This book is $3. Look at that. That's in Norris, Tennessee. So it has maps, it has photos, it has illustrations. I don't think there's anything colored. I think it's all black and white. Oh, there was some music in there. Did you see that music? See all that music? So there's that. The year on this is 1942. And then I have Childcraft About Us. This one is also $3. This has got a lot of stuff in it. Yes, it was wet at some point in its life. It is not wet now. It has not been wet while it has been in my care, which is why it is $3, because at some point it was wet. But Childcraft always has great content, great pictures. $3 for that. I have got deli paper, all right? So I have checkered deli paper. It is a set of 5 sheets. They're like 10 by 10, I think. So you get 5 different colors, boop, boop, boop. And it's $1 for these. Or if you want regular deli paper, they're calling it heavyweight dry wax paper, but it's a deli paper. 10 of these sheets for $1, all right, for the regular deli paper. Next round of crap. I have these house plans. It is 10 pages for $2. They are not old houses. However, the sketches are really cool, as are the floor plans to play with, all right? So they're really cool. They're like beautiful black and white pictures, okay? Once in a while you might get a photograph, but for the most part, they're this, okay? So there's 10 pages for $2. I've got plenty of pages, so come on. So you can get as many as you want of these. This is a Good Housekeeping cookbook. I bought it years ago because Gina from the Rebookery, she made a really gorgeous journal out of one of these. And this has got great food pictures in it. This is $3. 1963 is the year. And this is $3. Excuse me, I could not stop that from coming. All right, so that's $3. I have got This is a dressmaker's tracing paper pack. There are 2 larger sheets. This one is white. This one is orange. This is the larger blue. This is yellow, green, white, red, another white, blue, blue. So these, if you put it face down and put any pressure, this will come off onto whatever you're doing. I'm assuming it will work on fabric since it's meant for fabric. And this is $2 for this pack of paper. I have got a book of coins. I cut these out of books and I use them to embellish things like clusters and collage bits. So this coins book is $2. This Methodist hymnal is $3. It's got some great hymnal pages. They aren't super old looking, but they are definitely not new looking. They're definitely not bright white. And the year on this, I think, was the 30s. 39. Oh, but nope, sorry, 63. So this is $3. And this practical anatomy book is $2. It's got some color pictures in it. And it has also got some cool black and white stuff. So if you're working on any kind, if you're doing anything for a nurse or a doctor or something, this is cool. And whoever worked on this, they underlined a bunch of stuff. So it's full of fun little notes too. So this is $2. As always, I've got 87 billion napkin packs, okay? And they are $4 each. What's good about these is if you want some holiday stuff, they all come with fall and Christmas. There are 20 in a pack. You will get different ones. There are no 2 packs that are the same. So you will always see something different no matter how many packs you get. And yeah, get some napkins because I've got tons. Tons and tons. All right, so more times and places. This is a reader. What do you need? You want me to open that?
Yeah. Hi guys, sorry I had to interrupt.
Okay. This is from the year 1955, and this has got some awesome stuff in it. This is $4. It does have some markings in some places. Most of it's pencil. I've been erasing a lot of the pencil out of the readers that I've been taking apart, and it's been going pretty good. But there's not a ton of markings in this book, except for like some underlining of text and, you know, like that's on a text page. But most of the pictures in it are still pretty decent. So this is $4. The Hidden Dwarf is $1. If you're feeling dwarfy, 1939. And it's just old paper, old stuff. I don't think there's actually pictures except for that one in the front. So $1 for the dwarf. Oh, my spine fell off my anatomy book. I knew that was coming. You'll still get the spine. It's just the fabric, okay? The spine itself is fine. So just gonna throw that in there. Okay, Nature's Ways. This is $6. Yellow cover, dust jacket, and it has tons of pictures in it. Lots of black and white, but then you get gorgeous colored illustrations. So this book is $6. If this one doesn't go, I will be keeping it to cut it up myself. So $6 on this one. This is the Better Homes and Gardens binder. It's got some pencil on the cover. The recipes had to be taken out because it did get wet. So this is $5 for the binder. And one more childcraft that I forgot about. This one is Stories and Poems. This is also $3. And again, this book's in good shape. And it's got lots of good illustrations and the stories in it are awesome. So $3 for this guy. These hymnals are all $3 a piece. This one is the handy hymnal. It is from 1945. Okay. The Song Goes On. This one isn't as old. It's from 1981, but there's plenty of dyeable pages in it for sure. Volume 2 Favorites. This is from 1946. Volume 3 Favorites. This is from, I don't know, but it's after 1946. Volume 4 Favorites. This is from 1956, so number 3 is sometime between 2 and 4. And Fun and Fellowship. This book is 1959. Okay, those are the hymnals, $3 a piece. These 3 books here, Dan Hyland, Police Reporter. This is $1. I just like the dude on the cover. So $1 for him, this cool guy. Science Circus is $2. It's full of cool science experiments. So if this doesn't sell, I might do some of these with my kids. They look like fun. $2 for that. More Days and Deeds is another reader from the year 1955. Again, I can't guarantee the book will be perfect, but there is a lot of really good stuff to use in here in the way of old reader style pages and illustrations. So this is definitely a cool book. This is $3. This is the last yearbook glue book that I made. This is $40, and I will show you. It has, I put yearbook pictures in it. I put map pages. This is from a San Francisco coffee table book. That girl is digging for gold, y'all. Another page from that book. I included some coloring pages from this city's coloring book that I have. That's a hymnal page, yearbook page. This is from like a modern day ledger. This is a high-end wrapping paper. This is from a houseplant book. This is a hard piece of paper for paint colors. Another yearbook page. All the paper I put in here, with exceptions of a few, like the hymnal pages are kind of thin, but everything I put in here to withstand glue. I thought of it as a glue book. Do whatever you want with it. I don't care. Take it apart, whatever. This is from a stamp collector's book. Calendar. Wrapping paper. This is a Vera Bradley wrapping paper set. More hymnal pages. San Francisco book. Yearbook, lined paper. This is from a dressmaking book, you know, dressmaking through the ages. Yearbook, wrapping paper, San Francisco book, yearbook. I tried to include yearbook pages because it's a yearbook. Coin collectors. This is from the houseplants book. I just really like the dots. Calendar, lined, wrapping paper, yearbook, map, yearbook, paint, advertisement, wrapping paper, San Francisco book, line paper. This comes from an fine art book. So both sides have some nice art. San Francisco. Oh no, this was a yearbook. Wrapping paper, dressmaking book, yearbook, San Francisco book, lined paper, cookbook with this cool lobster dude, and stamp collecting, painting, and that's it. I was able to keep the end pages in them for which, you know, what the end pages were, so that was cool. I included a ton of goodies. I mean, a ton. I cannot even put into words the amount of crap you get with this. You get I'm just gonna see what I can do real quick. I included some yearbook portraits. There are some pages from plant books. There are some cutouts from antiques collectors books. Yearbook, antiques book, antiques book, antiques book. I included some scrap pieces because the scrap pieces are useful too. Antiques, antiques. A chunk of hymnal pages in here. A chunk of them, okay? Hymnal folios. I'm sorry, hymnal folios. They are 2 pages, okay? This is a signature. I included napkins for your collaging. Bunch of napkins, including some Tuesday morning napkins and just some higher end napkins. This is a masterboard that I made off of some packaging. So you get a piece of that. This is from one of those Sears and Roebuck reproductions. This is from a fine art catalog. You can, you know, when you could pick out the art that you wanted and purchase it. This is from a clip art book. Okay, so these are clip art pages. Another piece of scrap. This is fussy cut from a magazine of a shelf, bookshelf. Almanac pages. This is from a German English textbook, so you get some foreign text stuff. Magazine cutout from a National Geographic. Magazine cutout from a National Geographic. Antiques book. And National Geographic dictionary pages. Greek language pages, a stack of those. French pages. Pages from a rose enthusiast's book with all kinds of great rose images to cut out. This comes from a tile catalog to purchase tiles. Plant book. Scrap from some of the wrapping paper in here. Plant book, yearbook, wrapping paper, magazine image, more from the Rose book. These are all upside down. Woo, look at all my yearbook pages. Look at all these yearbook pages coming out. And these are yearbook pages ranging from the 40s, actually, I think. The 40s to the 80s. Another scrap. Yearbook. This come out of a yearbook. 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 More scrap pieces. Some of them might have folded a little bit. They're just, it's because there's so much stuff. There's so much stuff involved in these. So you get a ton of stuff. And the little creases ain't gonna hurt nothing. Once you glue these down, they are golden. Magazine, image, magazine. This comes from a Monet collector's book. So it has Monet's paintings in it. Yearbook. This is a coloring page that I colored. Magazine. This is magazine page, magazine art. This is from a collectible, these are Hallmark cards from a collector's book. More Hallmark cards. Magazine cutout of a chair. More of the Hallmark stuff. Soda collectibles. I cut out a soda collectibles book. Magazine. All these are magazine. Got boots and bats. Bats and boots and boots and bats. Magazine. This come out of a book. Plants. Yearbook. Collectibles book. A few more pieces of scrap and a teapot. So that is a ton of stuff that comes with this glue book, all for $40. So you can have a ton of fun with this. I made this with my cinch bookbinding machine. This was one of the first times I played with it, so I'm sorry for the extra holes. You're just going to have to deal with that, I guess. And this yearbook itself came from a town in Virginia over here. Okay, so that's what the pendulum is. It's from Virginia. Just so you know, some people want to know that stuff. I've had people ask me about other yearbook glue books. I made about 8, maybe 10 of these books, and this is my last one. I did them about a year ago, and this is my last one. So, oh, put this back in here. I will put this stuff back in, and I will be back with you in a second. Lessons in English. This book is $3. It's from 1906. It's got some great stuff, but it's got this gorgeous olive colored cover. It was 40 cents originally. And this book, Prester John, $1 for this. It is from the year 1910. I don't know what the book is about. Hey, look, it's got a picture. A picture of a guy choking another guy. That's cool. We can all choke people once in a while. We could all relate. This one too. A guy going after a guy with a knife. This is a serious book. But I thought the illustration on the cover was pretty cool. But this is $1. Next up, I gotta flip my page because I write it down and then I show you in the order I write it down in. Okay. Next up, I've got transparencies. 2 of these, 2 pages for $1. These are good for like shaker cards or anything that involves that kind of clearness. You can make stencils, you could do whatever. 2 pages for $1. Adventures here and there, $3. I gotta put my cup here so I can see the paper. Adventures here and there. This is from the year 1963. Another reader, full of images, colored, black and white. Not a lot of markings. You might see a little bit, but not a lot. Not a ton of markings. And really cool cover with these guys. All about horses. This is $2. It's got this paper is like a cream colored, and all the illustrations are this brownish. You've got black and white photos, but all the illustration parts are in this brownish ink, which I think is pretty cool. So horses is $2. Neighborhood Stories is $3. This is another textbook, 1935. This has a couple of things cut out of it. I don't know what happened, but some of the pages have rectangles missing out of them. So all black and white pictures. I'm assuming this book started before 1935. I'm assuming 1935 was the most recent print date. I mean, a more recent print date, not the most. I don't know about that, because they added a preface to it. Okay. Some pencil marks in here, not a lot, but see, some things were cut out, like that's missing some stuff. So this is $3. That is $3. Line Upon Line is $3. This is from, I don't know when it's from, but it was given in 1919. This does not have a date. It is a Christian book. It has got color. It has got illustrations in color, and it has got illustrations in black and white, and some of them were drawn on in crayon. Let me see if I can get those pictures here. Maybe not. Am I thinking of the right book? I thought it was this book. Maybe, maybe not. It might not be the case. Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong book. I must be. So Line Upon Line, $3. Oh Ye Jigs and Juleps. This is a dust jacket. The cover is the same exact thing. This is an adorable little book with adorable little illustrations. Okay. Adorable. Adorbs. Adorbs. $3 for this guy. Okay. English Heritage. Volume 2. This has some thin paper, which is like really cool. It's cool feeling paper. And this was from whenever it's from. I don't actually know the year on this. Let's see if there's a year. Somebody wrote a year on it somewhere. because this is written on, you know, from Bluefield College. Whoever had it was at Bluefield College. I don't know a date, but it has. Hey, look, somebody wrote a whole story back here. It's got cool, you know, literature pieces. Let me see if I've got illustrations. It's kind of hard at this angle, this book. I'm not seeing them. English Heritage, this book is $2. No illustrations. $2 for this guy. Okay. The next thing I have are these Rembrandt pastels. They were never used. These are soft pastels. They are brand new, and it is in the color of deep blues, and this is $3. I got a package. I got all these embossing folders. It is $5 for these. I have Sun-Kissed, Tea Time, Cancer Ribbon, Present, these cool lamps, Sweet Dreams, Swack, Be Mine, XOXO. So you have 7 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You have 9 of them for $5. So that's almost 50 cents a piece. So there's that. I still have invoice pads. They are still $1.50 each. You still have 100 pages in here because you've got 50 numbers, but you've got a black and a red copy. So 100 pages, $1.50 each. I got a gajillion. So there's that. I have 2 different Pocket University style books. I have these with the blank red cover. Some of them say the best short stories, but I believe they are all the same publishing stuff. All right. The World's 100 Best Short Stories in 10 volumes. These books are $3 each. Some of them have pictures. Some of them do, some of them don't, but they are adorable in size. So this is Pocket University number 1, and this is number 2, and these are also $3. They've all got great spines. I can't guarantee they're all still connected to the book block, but a lot of these ones have illustrations in them. So $3 a piece for these. I got a bunch of both. You don't have to worry. I won't run out. I promise you. I promise you. Vintage Garden. This is an embroidery book. I bought it because it has these templates that you can use. I would trace these on tracing paper and then pin them right to my fabric and stitch the stuff. So Vintage Garden, it's got a lot of cute ideas. Earth, Sea, this is $3. Did I say that $3? $2 for this. Earth, Sea, and Sky. This book is like brand new. It's got lots of cool science pictures, you know, earth science stuff. So this one is $2. I've got a bunch of covers. They are all $1 a piece. So I am just going to tell you what they are, and you can say which one you want. This one is, I got them all in this one, but this is Bedtime. This cover is Bedtime. The inside looks like such, okay? And the back looks like such. I have 2 Winnie the Pooh covers. I've got a yellow one and a purple one. The yellow one is Winnie the Pooh and Some Bees. The purple one is Tigers Don't Climb Trees. So just say yellow or purple if you want one of these ones, okay? So there's the back and the inside of that one. The Zany Zoo. This has a library cover on it. This is also $1. That's the inside there. There. This I left a couple pages in. I tore them where they wanted to be torn. So some of them have the pages. And look, library card. There's that, and there's this. Let's see. The main cover inside is just red. Let's see if I can peel this back here. Yep. Red. Okay. The dust jacket looks like this. So that's Zany Zoo. This is Your Health. This has some writing and stuff on it. This is from a 1950s health book. That's the inside. That's the back. This is, I called this one Spelling. So this is Spelling. There's the inside. There's the back. Standard Treasury. This was, I took this apart because it didn't have a spine anymore. So, Carla Frizzell made some glue books out of these books, which came out really cool. So there's that. The insides. That one's $1. This is called Standard Treasury. I have this written down at. Carousels. This is a textbook. There's the inside. There's that. And there's the back. Science in Our World. There's the cover. There's the inside. There's the back. The Littlest Snowman. This would make a cool winter glue book. If you don't use it, I will. Oh, look, the paper's coming up out of there, so you could put whatever you want there. There's the inside. There's the back. So those are all of the book covers that I have available from all of the children's book pages that I put together, and you will see those next. Come on, open up. I put together children's book page packs for my Etsy. They are all different. There are no 2 packs that have each. If you get 2 packs, you will have different pages in each. Not all different. They won't be completely different, but you'll be guaranteed different pages. You are guaranteed 15 pages from 15 different books. So, like, for instance, this is from the Zany Zoo. This is from a reader that I had taken apart. This is from a dinosaur book. Another reader that I took apart. This one's actually, I think, from that health book. Mother Goose book. This is from a textbook. This is from a book, smaller things are bigger and smaller, whatever. This is from that bedtime stories book. This is from a map textbook. Kids dictionary. Kids treasury of stories books. Mother Goose. Look at these cute guys. This came from these like cute little dude books. That just happens to be a goose, but this is from a different book. And then I threw in some of the ones that weren't perfect, but still had like images that you could use. I threw in a couple of extras of I call them not quites. So you get some not quites. This is just one example. These are $3.50 a pack. Come on. And like I said, you get 15, more like 16 to 18 sheets, but there's a variety of at least 15 books, okay? And I've got a ton, so feel free to order them up. I had these a long time ago. I just didn't have them out. I have 2 of the Los Angeles Times and the New York Times of their front pages over the last 100 years or whatever. So I've got this, and I have the New York Times. And these pages are 5 for $1, all right? 5 of these giant pages for $1. You will see my gorgeous packaging to keep them flat. I use cereal boxes. I sandwich them in cereal boxes to keep them flat. So yeah, these are 5 for $1 to get some newspaper cover pages. And I give you a combination of both books. You don't just get one. All right, last leg. This is black elastic. It comes from Hanes. They make bras and underwear. And this is a roll. I'm going to guess there's like at least 100 yards on this roll. I mean, it comes all the way out, this whole circle. This whole roll is $10. I have 2 of these love story magazines. This one is called All Story, and this one is called Love Short Stories. So I put this one as All Story and Love Short Stories. So they've got ads, they've got some comic strips in them, lots of reading, because they're love stories in the form of a magazine. But there's also illustrations, okay? And I just love the covers. All right, so this is $3, and this one here is also $3, and it's the same thing. Ads. Some of them have like these pattern things for sale. Some have these illustrations. So they all have some kind of illustrations somewhere. So yeah, $3 for the short stories. So that's that. And then I have the Happy Hollisters right here. $2 for this book. This is like a kid's reader. No, that is not crayon. They come colored like this. So they're like a two-tone colored illustration. And they have a lot of illustrations and a lot of stories in them. And this is from 1954. This is New Days and Deeds, not to be confused with More Days and Deeds that I had earlier in the video. They have dust. Most of this stuff is dusty. 1955, so again, another reader. Gorgeous images. I cannot guarantee its perfection. It is also $3. And it's got, you know, pencil marks and underlining, but 99% of the images are untouched. $3 for that guy. This is a book called Young Jefferson, but I was in it for the cover. However, it does have images in here that you could turn into faux black and white photographs for ephemera. Okay, so Jefferson, $2. Now on to my cigar boxes. So this is a jewelry box. It is $10. In it, I have a bunch of findings, some clasps, some more clasps, some earrings and some clasps. This is flowers to stick onto something. This is all beads right here. Charms. They look like chandelier crystals. Some beads in this little bag. Another bag of beads. All of this is jewelry that you can disassemble, okay? All jewelry, and a thing of fishing line to make your own stuff with what you disassemble here, okay? Lots of stuff here. Lots. So $15 for this. Try and shove everything back in there so it'll fit. So this is the jewelry box. That one is $15. This one is, I call this the assemblage box because in it I put a bunch of stuff, random game pieces and puzzle pieces and things. So I also put 4 magnets in here so you can glue the magnets to something. Like these are some of those really old dominoes that I had. So these are like weird, I don't know what this is. These are some kind of domino tile letters, I guess. Bingo pieces like this one here, these plastic ones. I poked a hole in the top with my awl and I turned those into charms. You have wooden ones. We've got chess pieces. We've got all kinds of dominoes. I put buttons in here. Look at that's a little kitty from a game. Checkers and Scrabble tiles and all kinds of stuff. And magnets. I suggest you glue these onto things with E6000. Like here's one of the puzzle pieces, and then look at underneath here. It's like, I'm not going to take them out because they're tucked in pretty nicely. But giant puzzle pieces. So you can make some pretty cool stuff with what you get here. And this box is $12. And this one clasps. That's a clasp box. It is a little, the clasp is a little rusty, but if you just brush it with a brush, it'll come right up. I have 2 of these. These are stitching boxes. And I had a lot of fun putting these ones together. So I include some different style trims. You do get a bunch of embroidery floss. Lace seam binding. This one's green, the other one's blue. This is just a chunk of lace and black lace. I have some silk ribbon. This is a bias tape. Both of them have a brand new package of needles and needles that I had that are still brand new that I just would never use, and I taped them up in this little card. They each have button cards. They each have some vintage fabric bits that I had gotten. They both have these zodiac trim. Zodiac. I included some of this blue baker's twine looking stuff. Some fabric sample pieces. Okay. And a napkin linen piece of some sort. So you got a good amount of fabric to play with. More button cards. More trim. I put an entire roll of ribbon that I took off the spool. Each one has a measuring tape in it. Okay. Each one has some heart buttons in it. These are trims, 2 yards a piece. I just included black, white, and red threads in both because those are very versatile. They both have a needle threader and they both have a kit for cross stitch. I buy these for the threads, so do what you will with them. And then it's like a puzzle trying to put all this back the way it was, okay? So it's like Tetris. I had them stuffed right in there, perfectly stuffied, okay? But the vintage bias tape and like these trims and these fabrics, what a lot of fun. Like this, what a great slow stitching kit for the beginner. I could have included beads, but I don't use a lot of beads in my slow stitching because I don't have the right needle to do it with. And it's kind of hard to stitch beads onto embroidery floss with a regular needle. You usually need a beading needle. I do own them, I just don't know where they are. So I haven't played with the beads yet, so I don't. I wrap these up in the elastic band for obvious reasons. Because this box is fluffy. This one does not have a clasp on it. These boxes are $15 for the slow stitching boxes. Okay, and I have 2 of them. I have 2 of them available. And that is all the instructions for this video. Write down what you want. Send me an email to the email address down in the description box. You will see a list of everything I have showed you down in the description box. However, if it is something that has sold, I will remove it from that list. So you'll know when you send me an email, you can check the box. I update that list twice a day when people are ordering frequently from me. And when the orders slow down, it's once a day. So send me an email with what you want. If I don't have your info, send me your info and how you'd like to be billed. I do PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, Facebook Pay, and I can invoice through Etsy, but I have not been doing that lately because of the fees and the taxes that they charge. So that is the entire lot of what I have left for right now. Oh, no, it's not. I have a stencil. I have these leaf stencils, $3 a piece for the leaf stencil. Okay, good for this time of year. So there you go, leaf stencil. Let me write that in there. So if you made it to the end of this video, congratulations. And let me know what you need and what you want out of my goodies, and we will get it right out to you. Alrighty? Ta-ta for now.